Hi everyone, Lisa here from Flosstube Stitching. I hope everyone had a good last few days. I am filming earlier than expected. As I mentioned on my last video, I wasn't sure when I was going to film because we were to go out of town this weekend. Well, all the roads are closed on our way to between here and Owen Sound because of weather. So we are here. We are going to try to leave in the morning if possible. So we will see. The roads are open then. It's not too snowy out right now. It was pretty blowy for most of the day, and last night it's been some weird weather the last few days. Thursday school was canceled because there was an excessive amount of rain, like a lot of rain, and so the thought, I believe, was that they were worried it was going to turn to ice, which it did, but not until well after the school day was done, so that was kind of unnecessary. But then they did have school on Friday. Yeah, and then it's just been really snowy since, like, it snowed a lot on Friday. And yeah, Friday, and then last night it was, which was Friday night, was really blowy and snowy. So yeah, that's how the weather's been here in southern Ontario. Southwestern Ontario, I should say. So, I've done some stitching since we last spoke. I guess we last spoke on Wednesday. No, Tuesday. I don't really have any haul. I did get some more planner stickers, but I didn't bring those with me. So I'll show you my book of days. I've updated that for the week. One of the planner stickers I did get was one of these Golden Girl stickers. And that was from Uncommon Plans. Okay, so what have I worked on? So we spoke on Tuesday, but I don't think I had got any stitching done when we were speaking on, before we spoke on Tuesday. So I did work on the 2022 Mystery Cell. And I added this heart. So this is the Fox and Rabbit Mystery Cell. Doing that on 28 count 1/1 using Leo and Roxy floss. And so I'm still working on the prompts from Stitch the Winter Olympics. So the 15th was, I think, stitch on something that had a border. And on the 16th, it was stitch on something with a village or a house to represent kind of the Olympic village. So I chose Snow Village. And I actually took some time and cut down my fabric to a more manageable size. Left the bottom longer though, because I'm not all the way to the bottom yet. So I worked on this house there, that section there. So that's how that's looking. And I did not cut very straight when I was cutting it down. I'm a little bit mad that I had started right in the middle of this fabric and didn't think to look and see how much fabric I was actually going to need for the piece. I just, because I was with the auto ship program from Fat Quarter Shop, they gave enough fabric if you want to do them individual. So that's why there's so much fabric. And I just stuck it all right in the middle. But that's fine. Next, for February 17th, was stitch on something with words. I don't know why I picked this, but I did. Which is Pile of Joy from the Crafty Peacock Stitchery. And this is just on some tea-dyed fabric. And I worked on that Y mainly. And I think I worked on those letters there too. I think this is to be a finish on my Whipco board, whenever that is called, which I think is 100% doable. And then I also worked on, there was a new prompt, or a new pop-up challenge for No New Starts. So, which was to stitch to help someone that was fighting a tiger or something. So I chose to stitch on my current mood from the Cross Stitch Halloween edition. And I worked on the cat, which seemed fitting if we were fighting a tiger. So I got 500 stitches in on him. And this is Fortnite fabric. I'm pretty sure it's 18 count. So I worked on him for about the last 3 days to get up to 500 stitches, along with some other things. On the 18th was medal ceremony, so stitch on something with flowers. So I chose Garden Cat from Satsuma Street. So I just kind of filled in this flower here a bit, added some petals to that one. There's also a word challenge going on in No New Starts that I'm adding like 100 stitches to these pieces for. So I'm kind of double dipping with the Olympic challenge and that little challenge right now. And then today I worked on current mood as well to get up to my 500 stitches. But then I also worked on my elephant piece. I need bobbin the one color because it turned into a disaster. So I worked on this during swimming today, which we were late for because of the road conditions. But he was the only kid. So typically each instructor has 3 kids in their lane, and he was the only kid, so he got all the attention, so it was fine. But then because we were late, I had to sit in the lobby section instead of like at the pool deck, which was fine because they have TV screens so you can see the swimming. But oh, and there's just some extra thread there. So I worked on him only for like 27 stitches. So I do want to finish getting 100 stitches in on this today for that word challenge. And then that's also for today's prompt was for Stitch the Winter Olympics is work towards a goal. So my goal is to finish this month because it's on my Whipco. And then also for tomorrow, I'll be working on this because it's stitch on a piece that you want to finish in 2022. So the goal is to get this done in the next 2 days. I don't know. Maybe, because if we do end up traveling to Owen Sound, then this will be a good car piece because it's not very many color changes. I'll try to get myself to a point where I'm just filling in. All right. So that is all I worked on. I did place an order with Evertote for the conversion for Winter Quakers. And I also placed an order for Ada from Caroline as well, because now she has, right now it's just blank slate that she has in quarter yards. So I placed an order for that. Yeah. I think that's all. So, shorter video today than the other day. Thanks everyone for your kind comments on my last video. It seemed that a lot of people liked my cat interrupting, and that brought a smile to everyone's face, so that's good to know. Also, I want to thank Carrie Ann Stitches for the shout out she did on her channel a week or so ago. I had meant to mention it on my last video, but it slipped my mind with all the cat distractions. So thank you, Carrie, for that. And I think that's it. All right, so I am going to work on my elephants for the rest of the night. Not for the rest of the night, probably just to get my 100 stitches in, and then I'll probably pull at Kringles again. And then next week, hopefully we'll be back to regular scheduled programming on Sunday. All right, have a good week, everyone. Bye.